Talking about Darius Garland, I thought it was interesting, looking back last year before the All-Star break, he averaged about 16.1 points a game, averaged a little under 6 assists, and then shot 52.4% true shooting percentage. After the All-Star break last year, that went up to 18.8 points a game, 6.3 assists, as well as 57% true shooting percentage. Do you think that he can make a similar type of leap coming out of that All-Star break, having shown out as well as he did? Do you think that he can take another step as well as he's played so far this year?
I do. And, I think we really just have to remember that Darius Garland is still a relatively young player, right? He's only in his third year. He only played 5 games in college. That was like one of the most popular stats thrown out during that draft year. So he still is learning. But I think anyone who's watched Darius Garland over the last few years knows that his strength has always been as a facilitator. So he's gotten better with that. But he's also found himself as a scorer. So I think there's still a lot of room for him to grow in that regard. And I think these guys they're all professionals. They're all motivated. Jared Allen talked about something similar during the All-Star Weekend Media Day, where he said, he thinks that for him, he's a player who just got an extension, right? And when he came back from getting that extension this offseason, he's been playing career basketball ever since then. And he said in his mind, making the All-Star roster was kind of a similar thing, that it's a motivating factor. I know some people, I think, on the outside of the league might think, they'll make the All-Star team and then they have a reason to kind of coast at this point because they've made it, quote unquote. But I don't think these guys think like that. I think it makes them hungrier for more. And again, especially young players who haven't had the chance to make these deep playoff runs like that so many in Cleveland are used to from the LeBron James years here. So I definitely think there's still a lot to play for. And these guys have really been learning on the fly, and they're only going to get better with more experience.